In a country where tradition and modern realities constantly collide, a Cameroonian marathoner is using his strides to bring a hidden struggle to light. This is Afowiri Kizito, better known as the Togo marathoner.
The first time he told me that I was running the marathon, I was like a little bit surprised, but knowing him, I know he has that zeal in him, that determination in him, that push in him that can take him to whichever height.
Between 2011 and 2024, he ran over 757 kilometers across 6 continents, including nearly 300 kilometers while dressed in Togo, a ceremonial outfit from Cameroon's grass fields.
I am extremely proud of what he has become. I have some classmates here, and they will testify that this guy is extraordinary. Everything he does for a purpose, and he goes to great heights to do that. Who goes to Antarctica, by the way?
In 2024, Afowiri made history in Tokyo, setting a Guinness World Record for the fastest marathon wearing Togo at the age of 52.
I'm really amused and very proud, very happy. Really happy to see that my son can get this type of achievement in this country. It is something I never dreamt of. Since he came and has worked so hard and has reached this stage, I want to thank God. And I also devote it to my husband who is not here. I wish he were here to share this joy.
Mesdames et messieurs, la remise
On July 23, 2025, Afowiri donated his record-breaking Togo to the National Museum of Cameroon, an action that turned his personal glory into public advocacy for inclusion.
I'm currently raising funds, and I'm trying to build a center for autism, because all children are our children, and kids with autism, the simple thing is that they understand things differently. So there has to be some sense of enlightenment, a sense of sensitization with the parents, the teachers, and also help the kids have their necessary intervention when at an early age.
The last time I visited him, he woke me up at 4:30 and told me he was supposed to go run. I told him, I know they for their madness. But he does that. He juggles family work, and he finds some time to do his extracurricular activities, the things that he's passionate about. Kizi, keep it up. Keep it up. You make us proud. You make us look little at times, but we are happy. So I ask you to continue to support him in every way that you can. I ask you to pray for him. I ask you to donate to his causes. He's passionate about them: autism, education for kids, meals for kids, community development, and what have you.
Across the world and much of Africa, autism remains poorly understood. The World Health Organization estimates that 1 in 100 children globally has autism, while in Africa, up to 80% of children with developmental disabilities are undiagnosed or misdiagnosed, with less than 1 child psychiatrist per million people. In Cameroon today, autism is still regarded in most parts as witchcraft. Most public schools have no trained staff, while parents receive more insults and no support.
All of us are so touched about autism. When I see an autistic child now, I feel really sorry. But before in Cameroon, we'll call them fools, and they will just let them go. But now to see that he's working towards this, for me, it is a great joy. And I think that he's just emulating the charitable things that we have done in his life and trying to take care of people who don't have and people who are not able to do anything. Because in Cameroon here, we neglect that sector.
Mesdames et messieurs, la remise
At the event, to donate his record-breaking Togo to the National Museum, Afowiri's gesture was endorsed by the government of Cameroon, with top cultural officials in attendance.
It is a pleasure for me and equally intelligent those to take the floor today at the National Museum on behalf of His Excellency Mr. Ilubat, Minister of Arts and Culture, on the occasion of the official donation of Guinness World Record wine to attire to the National Museum. I express my gratitude to Mr. Fowiri Kizito and his technical team for the promise which they have worked diligently for the realization of this donation. Your presence here is a testimony to the common interest we have in the promotion of our cultural identity. This donation is an opportunity to Cambodians to strengthen their living together.
Currently, Afowiri is preparing to host the Yaoundé Cultural Marathon 2026. It will blend sports, heritage and fundraising for autism support and education across Cameroon, this to add to his humanitarian activities and support to communities.
This struggle may rest behind a glass, but its story will keep running, and so we will. Let's run further, let's run together.
Back in his home, the Togo marathoner is often regarded as a man who has always pushed the limits to achieve his dreams.
He started running at 40. That was already when he was in the US. So back here, he wasn't that much of a marathonier, not much of a sportsman. But he went out there and decided to get into it.
This is the best time we've had here. This is really fun, and we're proud of our dad.
I'm here for the second time in Cameroon. For the first time, it was Christmas at Cameroon.
But then now we're celebrating Daddy's Togo being at the museum. How do you feel?
Great.
At 53, Afowiri has become a national inspiration, encouraging older adults to lace up and communities to think differently about autism, fitness, culture, and inclusion.
He inspired me personally, first of all, keeping fit. And I must say, just as an anecdote, I've always asked him to bring his sneakers back here so that I can use them to keep fit. So he always makes it that his duty to bring back his sneakers, and I also try to make it a duty to run around, keep fit.
From a lone runner with a vision to a global voice for change, Afowiri Kizito is proving that it takes one person to shift an entire nation's perspective. The signature Togo Marathon outfit now rests at the National Museum with a picture of his late father, John Luke Comfortini, on the right of his chest, not just like every other garment, but a symbol of commitment to a cause. And for Afowiri Fortzinui, it is accepting and supporting children born different.
We are the champions who bow at no one's sorry. The lions who roar louder than the thunder's plagues, the ones who create sensation in everything we do. We do not wait for things to happen, we make them. Entrepreneurial skills is what we are going to own. And just like a marathon here, I am here to tell a story in 1,000 different ways. Thank you very much.